How you doing, guys? Welcome to Debating Worlds. I'm your host, Judge Dre. We've been having a couple issues here with the Hangouts here, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do a free-for-all test show just to make
How
sure.
you doing, guys?
And I don't know
Welcome to
why, as
Debating
you see, we're
Worlds.
getting feedback. I don't know why it's doing that, but we're going to do a free-for-all test show just to see and make sure Hangouts is working right, because I don't know what the hell is going on here. While we do that, I want to clear up something here. I see that the trolls are still having fun. I see, why are these trolls coming to me saying crap about people who are not even here? I mean, guys, do you really just have no life at all? You just really trying to spark fights with people? I mean, come on, get a life. How you doing, Lethal?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Can't call it. Can't call it.
Well, I will say one thing. Today is one of them days where I'm sitting up here knowing I said, oh, I'm going to sit here and lay in bed all day. All of a sudden, everybody in mama call, go up here, go over to one of the houses I'm responsible for. They got sewage backing up in the house. I'm sitting here like, God, dog, motherfuckers must have realized that a nigga didn't get no sleep last night. You ever notice that shit? Shit always happens when you didn't get no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Lay there, toss and turn all night, and this would be the first night where, I say, oh, well, fine, I don't have to do nothing today, so I just go ahead and sit back and chill.
Always happens when you didn't get no sleep.
And see, and of course, you hear that? Oh,
Yeah, it seems like it's off and on.
Yeah. See, I don't know. Go ahead and there and pull the chat up, because I don't even have the chat up, so I can't even see you guys in the chat, but I appreciate everybody who's there. We'll go ahead and get this show on the road. Hey, Theo, how's it going? I know you bought that little girl a lot of presents for her for Christmas. I see, that's the good thing about the holidays right now. You know that the kids love Santa Claus. As you see, that's what they did. They have me as a small box, this guy, all that time? How you doing, Janine? I said, well, we're going to go ahead and get the show rolling. Have you done your Christmas shopping yet, Lethal?
No, we're not. We ain't. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I was supposed to do it today, but it was too fucking cold, man. Sometimes I be thinking about just like throwing in a towel on that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna knock it out tomorrow.
Well, why don't you just do this? Just say, forget it. Just get everybody gift cards.
Well, it's only one person on my list, and that's the Mrs. So.
Oh yeah, you better get her a gift, otherwise you're gonna have a real long year. You don't want to start off the year on a bad foot, I tell you that.
Well, you know what? Well, here's the thing. Actually, she's not really tripping on it. Be honest with you, like
they say that now, but
yeah, you're right though. Yeah, you're right. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and then start inviting people in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her a gift this week.
Probably she's not watching. What you know what you're gonna get her, or she's not? Is she near you?
Yeah, and she's in the other room.
Don't say it. She might, knowing her, she might look on the show. You want to surprise her.
No, she don't be on there. Yeah, she don't be on this. She don't do that social media shit.
Did you see what this man just said in the chat room?
No.
Did you see that? This man just said in the chat room, he gonna send me a Warriors hat for Christmas. What are you talking about? I don't need a loser's hat. They lost. I mean, come on now. They lost. They're not gonna do anything. And this is one of the things I get on. Y'all sit up here.
Who do you think gonna come out the East though?
Oh, what you mean? Who gonna come out the East? You see this hat I got on?
Oh man. You think
ride or die, baby?
Hey, you know what? I could dig that, because hell, nigga, I got like 2 Chicago. Listen, I'm gonna show you right now. You repping for the fucking Cavaliers. You know who I root for. You know, I'm
Oh
down.
man, Dion come out with the damn Cubs and shit. No, you know what I mean. We'll admit you got lucky. You got lucky because I will admit
Wait,
when the
who's a
Indians
no,
went
no,
up
no, no, no. I'm
3-1.
not a Cubs fan.
No, but I'm just saying. Now I'm talking to Dion in the chat room. When the Indians
Oh,
went up 3-1, I was pissed because I was sitting there telling everybody, I hate to say something. They probably they'll probably lose. And everybody was like, why are you saying that? I said, think about it. You know?
I'm not a Cubs fan. I'm a Sox fan by default.
Now here we go. I see the trolls are back. Are you guys happy now? You're here to give the award to Crispy? All right. Give it to him, baby. Give him the award.
Oh shit.
Both of us now.
I'm pleading the fifth on that shit.
What I got me and my boy with me.
All right. What's up, Anthony? I know you got your little Cubs. Are you a Cub fan? Is your boy a Cubs fan too?
You got to ask him shit. He hear you.
Are you a Cubs fan?
Cubs fan.
He hear you.
Yeah, no, I ain't no Cubs fan.
All right, then. What fan? What's your team there?
Weezy F baby.
Right.
We live in Chicago right now, man. I got my boy right here, man. It's my Wody right here, man. And
I
shit,
feel
hey, you know what I mean? It's Dre Day here, man. And hey, shit, we here, man.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's happening, bro?
Not much, man. Not much.
Right. I said, as you see, these trolls, they switch accounts fast, and that goes to show you that don't never believe anything a troll tells you, because you see how quick they switch accounts, and that shows.
I wanted to make sure, I come alive with you, man. We out here, man. I got one man. This is my bro. So I got one bro with me, man. We out here chilling in the truck, man, on site. So, hey.
Well, you break it up, I can tell you that, because one, your video keep going out, so your signal must be kind of weak out there.
Hey, it's ugly out here, man. You know, shit. It warmed up to degrees.
Oh yeah, I'm in that fucking cold.
Turn your camera off so we can hear you better. Just hit the button for there.
Yeah, his camera's off.
All right.
Not you, Lee. I'm talking to Anthony. Anthony, the one with he getting a little T-Pain going on in there. You know.
Nah, we keeping it live, man. Y'all
you know, he getting a little T. Yeah. But I said, you sitting there getting a little T-Pain going on right there. But I said, you guys gonna lose. Chicago Bulls aren't doing nothing this year. I understand that you're sitting up here because you brought Wade here.
Well, here's the thing, dude. This is what I'm saying about Wade.
But we just beat your team. We just beat Cleveland.
We beat their ass in preseason and in the season so far. Shit.
I know, right?
But see, here's the thing. What people got to understand with the Bulls this season, they have to gel together first.
Well, this is the thing like this.
They got to get in sync with each other.
You should already know. How many games did Golden State win last year? And what happened? They lost to Cleveland. You lost
to about Golden State. You talking about Cleveland, bro. And we just beat Cleveland.
I'm gonna say like this, but think about it. Cleveland don't care about how many games they win. Literally,
I know, just like your baseball team.
Right.
Just like your baseball team. I care about the team, the game y'all won when y'all playing the Cubs. Batter up. Stand down, Dre.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not a Cubs fan, but I'm happy for them.
Stand the fuck down.
They broke the curse. I give them that. They broke the fucking Cubs curse.
Right.
Because them motherfuckers ain't won a World Series in years.
So you done, Dre? Any analogy else you want to use right now?
Well, I mean, I'm not big.
Are you finished or are you done?
I'm not a big Indians fan anyway.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: you're gonna be in for a big disappointment if we fuck around and get LeBron from y'all.
I know, right? So do you want to prepare the Bulls that hurt your feelings again?
Oh,
Because the Cubs.
you had to go there.
So
And
No, think about
to
it.
do it.
Anthony, you didn't have to go
LeBron
there,
wants to
man.
play.
They hurt
Look,
my feelings too
Anthony,
many times.
You
back
went
when I was
there.
younger.
Anthony, have you
I
heard the
didn't
NBA
go there.
rumor?
Mhm.
I mean,
Now,
hey,
Anthony,
I'm listening.
did you hear? Did you hear the fucking Did you hear the NBA rumor that LeBron wants to play with Wade again? Right?
Yeah,
See?
but he won't Wade in Cleveland though.
Right.
Right.
Oh, fuck that, man.
Right. Wade gonna. If anything, Wade coming to Cleveland. LeBron ain't leaving Cleveland again. I'm sorry, guys. It ain't happening.
Wade not coming to Cleveland, man. Never.
Yes.
He gonna retire. I think he gonna retire with us.
Go to Cleveland.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, he'll go play for one of the teams on the West.
Probably like LA or something.
Mhm.
So you don't think he'll retire with Chicago? Because he only got a few years left.
I think he would.
Yeah.
Shit, he on this motherfucker last leg any motherfucker way. Can't call his ass
Yeah.
six no more.
Nah, that is
It's
true.
funny, though, but he beat Cleveland though. He beat Cleveland.
Right.
He
Right.
beat him. So stop fucking around with me, Dre. Stop it.
Hey man, I'm just telling the truth, man. I got a certain bad feeling in my heart for Chicago. I mean, they just hurt me too many times as a little kid, man. As a little kid.
But I love Cleveland, man. I had a ball out there. Hopefully next time I come out there. Now I did hate y'all ass at one point when y'all was beating us. You know what I mean? You goddamn it, Indian fans. I was woo. If you would have went on, if you would have did a show with while we was playing y'all, I'd have had a problem with you, Dre. But,
yeah.
Damn.
I should have. But
you could have. Because that would have me heated because I was whooping our ass and I was just emotional. But
now see, that's what got bad with me. I said, I'm gonna just tell you like this. That's the last game you guys almost lost because that rain.
I know, but
that
I swear to God,
saved your ass because we was coming.
Right, that's probably the best series I ever watched in baseball, though.
Yes, definitely. That rain delay saved your ass. That's what it is. If it wasn't for that rain delay,
I was waiting for you. I was like, if Dre sit there and put up a fucking podcast talking about some motherfucking Cleveland shit, I would go get on his shit and snap. I was waiting for you. I was waiting. Nigga, I was waiting. I'm like, Dre do that shit, I'm coming at his ass.
Mm-hmm.
But you ain't do it. But I got a friend a best friend that's staying he's out there in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on Facebook. He was coming back and forth. He was like, "Oh yeah, we beating y'all. We finna sweep y'all." I was like, you know what I had to do? I unfriended him, and I know him over 20 years.
Right.
20 years. And I'm thinking to myself like, "Oh shit, the Cubs finna lose." And then when they came back, and I was like, "Okay, fuck it." I was waiting for you too, Dre. I was like, okay, I'm waiting to see a video by Dre on fucking YouTube to say, hey, yeah, the Indians for the be Chicago. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show off his shit. But I mean, hey,
Janine just asked in the chat room. She said, "What you drinking on?"
Oh, we drinking, man. Show them what we drinking now.
The finest, baby, top shelf.
This is Chicago here, man. I'm with my bro, man.
Remy Martin.
This is my bro here.
Okay.
Pick the finest, top shelf.
So I'm with my peoples, man.
Ain't worried about this cold, this shit ain't stopping us. We still out here.
I know. Hey, Dre Day, it's ugly out here, man. For real.
Man, shoot. Now here's a question. What's wrong with them people out in Chicago going off, man? You know?
I don't know. Speak on them, bro.
Hey.
Let them know what's happening.
They ain't in our circle. We ain't worried about them, bro.
I know, but I mean, here's the question though: why everybody acting up?
Motherfuckers ain't been taught right.
You know, man. I said like I was sitting here looking at today. There was some people right here in Cleveland where a father lost two sons. He lost one son in August, and he lost the other son today. I mean, just this December, and it's like the same year you put two kids in the ground, and you like, man, you know,
That's fucked up.
What you know, and this is what gets me, where especially when it comes to say black people, and this. Okay, I'm not. You know, people say, oh well, if two men got a problem, why can't y'all settle that? If it got to go to that, y'all fight and just call it a day. You don't need to be. But this is the problem. Everybody get pussy ass, and they got to pull out a gun.
Put them on game, bro.
Well,
you understand
what's going on with Chicago, because niggas, I would rather fight than pull a motherfucking gun out and take a motherfucking life.
Right, but that's the problem too, though. We look at that nowadays where people can't say, well, look, you know, two men get into a fight. After that, you shake hands, everything cool. Y'all can go have a drink together.
Right.
But now these fools today, they can't fight at all. First thing they got to do is pull a gun.
That's some scary motherfuckers, man. That's all I can tell you.
Right.
Because I know one thing, if I ain't learn nothing, bro, with these streets, man. You can't bring no motherfucking knife to no gunfight.
No, you can't.
A lot of people saying they don't want to throw they bear claws up, bro. They want to, you know what I'm saying, try to maneuver through the crowd to get away. But you can never get away.
Hey, you think they bitch ass niggas out here know how to fight nowadays?
Man, don't nobody know how to fight, bro. So you can't bring a knife to a gunfight. Shit.
I know, right? Man, please. Man.
I remember back in the day when I was clubbing, nigga, you step on my shoe, I'm gonna say something to you. But at the same time, I'm doing it in respect.
Right.
Like it's been like literally, like I said, I got a lot of fights when I was younger, many other people. But after you fight, you figure everything all cool. You done settled your shit unless you talk shit again. I mean, I do admit I got a dumb kind of rule. There's one dude I held a grudge with for years. After me and him saw each other one day, we threw the hands. After that, I'm cool with him, long as you don't come out talking shit again. You know what I mean? But I hate to say something. I don't think he ever would be talking shit again, because from what you know, when we were sitting there working, I heard some people yelling "World Star." So I'm pretty sure it's a video out there.
Yeah, buddy.
You know, so.
I'm gonna let him speak on it, because you know me personally, he more relaxed than me. Cause me personally, nah, man, fuck all that.
I be trying to be relaxed, man. So motherfucker take me there.
But not personal, man. All my peoples though, y'all know me, man. We just, you know, it's on location. I got one of my man, this my bro with me, showing y'all we out here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In this motherfucker, what is 11 degrees, 10 degrees now? Weather.
You better
out and about.
I went, me and my son, we went out, got something to eat. I was too cold outside. I told him, I said, no, buddy. I said, I'm ready to go on back in the house. I said,
but I already had told my bro, I was like, this truck life, you know, I told him, like, you know, I come out here, I keep my word. He asked me to come get him. I got to come get him. With the bro code, you know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers don't do that. Right. And this one motherfucker that stick with it.
Right.
My bro with me, it doesn't matter.
I go ahead and post a link in the chat for you if you want to join. You can join. I ain't gonna keep it too long. Now I'm saying I post a link in the chat for you guys. If you want to join, you can join. We figured do a little test show to make sure everything is all good.
Man, tell them to holler at me, man. I mean, I can't see the chat room because I got the other thing.
Right, I know.
So tell them come holler at me. Tell them to get on. If they got any question for me and my boy, man, my bro, we out here, man.
We come on and hop on here. You said you got something.
Hold on. I don't. You want to show them the snow, man?
Yeah, do you want to see the snow?
They want to see the snowman. Let's show them the snowman, man. Show them. We out here. This some kind. Look at this shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's that shit I moved away from.
Out here. We are out here.
You know what they about us, bro?
We are out. Here. We out here. This is some real. No, we don't do this shit, man. I be trying to tell y'all peoples. I don't talk that shit like right now. And I got my right here. This guy here, with me, man. How long? How long you been with me? Man, 30 years plus. Nigga, we out here, man. It's real shit, man.
Do me a favor, Anthony.
Can't
Stop
make it in
saying
Chicago.
30.
You can't make it
Listen,
nowhere.
when you
How
say
we feel, man.
no, but listen, Anthony, when you say 30 years plus, that makes me think how old I am. Then you sitting up here thinking, damn, you know what? We getting old.
Hey, Drake,
Huh?
you gonna start throwing your shots, nigga.
I'm just letting you
Hey,
know.
I'm about to get out there with you, man. Come holler at you, boy. I swear to God, man. I love to kick it with you, Drake. Hey. I swear, man.
I'm sitting here talking to my son today. He's talking about, what are you talking about, Dad? Y'all old. Like, oh, what you talking about? Old people. Man, you almost 40.
I'm just showing you, man.
You know? Yeah.
I'm just showing you, man.
That's sipping 19,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man, nigga, you like your ass like
Straight up.
18,
I
stud.
ain't sipping 19, man.
Your ass.
I've been here.
Hey, don't worry about it. That shit gonna catch up with your ass.
I've been here
stud.
before, man.
It's gonna catch up with you too, nigga.
I hope it don't come too soon.
So,
But no,
yeah, man. I mean,
that's the
you know,
bad thing.
everybody.
You got any
Everybody on
kids,
the
man?
panel, man. Come on, y'all get on. Come holler at me, man. I got, you know what I mean, my guy. Man, y'all get in Chicago right now. This is Chicago, real Chicago dude right here. Ask some questions.
That's everybody relaxing.
Be in there.
No, but
Get on
everybody
the
relaxing now, man. They're relaxing now. They're getting ready for the holidays. You know, half of the people out here going out here spending all their money on these Christmas presents.
But I mean, we Chicago right now, and I got a real one with me right now. So if anybody feel they got any questions, we in Chicago. I got them right here next to me. Come get on the panel. Come ask your questions.
Whoa. Body said the wind chill is -12 in Milwaukee right now.
Whoa.
That's what it's supposed to be. So it
Yeah.
missed
I
us.
think, yeah, because where we at? We at 11.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I can't wait. I move. I hate to say it, I want to move down south. I'm tired. I will admit I do not like the cold. I mean, I was sitting up there today. No, but look, I go to a house today. I go to a house today. We got a snake to drain out.
What the fuck we got right now?
So what?
Texas. Hey, Texas temperature is worse than ours right now.
Oh damn! What they got in Texas? I have to look that up and see.
Below. For real.
Let me look and see.
I could know how that storm be crossing through. You know what I mean?
We supposed to be 12 below right now. Today was supposed to be the coldest day for us.
Man, I got
Right.
short.
No, I said let me look that up and see. But no, I said I'm moving down south, man. I can't do this cold weather, man. I don't like that. And I imagine wait till I get old. When I get old, I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna be like, no, buddy, I don't want to sit here and do that.
What part of South you talking about?
Huh? I shoot, man. If I could choose anywhere to go, I like to go down to like Arizona. You know, I like that dry heat. You know, it's dry heat there. And to me, too, it seemed like if you like in Arizona, like out that way, the people seem nicer. It seemed like when you walk down the street, people just speak and say hello. Where I mean, literally, when I first went there, for a little while, I was up there like, oh, well, whatever. But then you get shocked because you're like, what? Oh, because it's like people just want to say hello, and it's, you know, it seemed like they got a better demeanor. You know, right. I'd rather have it too hot than too cold, and at least at least in Arizona, it's a dry heat. We're like,
well, shit, you get that dry heat down here in Houston too, and like I was just telling them, I'm from Chicago, and shit, like it's it's cold down here, but it's the way the cold fronts work down here in Houston, it happens like it'll be like let me see, it might be for like 2 days, 3 days at the most, then it warms back up. I know what was that last night? It was last night. It wasn't really. It was like yesterday. It was really like real humid down here, right? Mm-hmm. There wasn't no sun out or nothing. It was like a little humidity, slight humidity. Last night, about like 8, 9 o'clock, the temperature just fucking dropped, dude. And I was just out there. And like 20 minutes later, that motherfucker just dropped drastic. I say, what the fuck? But I mean,
Bro, it was 'cause I had a big bill, man.
I mean, but you told me grab one can.
Go ahead, we listening.
All I did. You want me to start thinking for you? I know one ain't gonna be enough for him.
Did we lose you, Lethal?
no, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought you just cut off right there. That sounded like we lost you for a minute.
Oh no,
How
no,
you
I'm
doing,
here.
Carlotta? I see you joined the panel.
I'm doing okay. I've been sick pretty much all day, but
Hey,
I'm
what's
alright.
up, Carolina? How you
Hey,
feeling,
Anthony. Hey,
Scott?
Lethal. I'm
What's up?
sick.
How you doing?
Don't feel good.
Well, I think
I'm feeling good.
What's going on?
everybody's sick. What's going on? I'm having trouble sleeping. I mean,
I have an ear infection.
Oh,
Justin got a
see.
toothache. We all, it's like everybody had a bad day today because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna lay down and get some sleep. Next thing you know, they're like, it's flooding in the basement. over here.
Nah. Everybody, we had a great day.
I had
Today
a
is
horrible
bad.
day.
I just kept falling
I got 3
asleep
hours
like
of sleep today. I don't even know how I'm sitting here right now. Got 3 hours of sleep.
Get the fuck no.
If I had one more drink, face ass.
I had a great day. I'm sorry that for all the people that had a bad day. Hey, I didn't get in the crib till 4 o'clock this morning. I got right back up at 9 o'clock this morning,
Cop, man.
and I've been having fun ever since.
I see.
I
See,
just put
that's what I said. I must be getting old because I keep my behind at home. My boys called me last night. Said, "Hey, Dre, you should come on down here, have a little drink, all this, that, and the other." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." A couple hours later, oh man, I'm tired. And they're like,
That's
"What we
what's
do? We
up,
see
man.
you online. Hey, you be online, but you don't step outside." I'm like, "Man, half the time too. I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out and spend no money. That's too cheap."
That's what the house stuff do to you, man. You walk in them doors, you don't want to go back out.
Right.
See, they fuck with a nigga like me, I come get you.
No, man, it's too cold, man. I don't like to be out in the cold, man. It's something about that.
You gotta go to the liquor store. You gotta go to the liquor store. You gonna warm up real quick.
You want to hear something funny? You go to show. I bought a bottle of Crown Royal about 3 months ago.
Ooh, that's my drink.
I drank maybe like that much out the bottle, and ain't touched it since. It's still sitting there behind my TV. You know, I got.
And you bought it for decoration. Must have bought it for decoration.
We
You bought it
lost
for
it.
decoration.
Grade A, I mean, you
Oh, it's decoration. Listen to you. You say I'm
You ain't no
babysitting.
drinker,
You know?
man.
I'm babysitting, huh?
Give me some motherfucking Crown boy, I'll be out straight up.
Right.
I need some. I ain't had nothing to admit.
Dre, we ain't trying to take over your show, man.
No, you ain't taking. We just a free for all, boy. We just sitting here chopping it up. I'm actually doing a test show. It was acting up early. I couldn't, get on. So I figured out we just do a free for all day, see what it is, because I was expecting it to act back up again.
Okay.
That's what's up, man. I'm just saying, man. Now you got my Woody with me, man. I got my boy with me, so. So, oh man, I don't be on that, man. Hey, I break bread with my peoples, man. I don't do that goofy ass shit, man. Real talk. And this one guy, that followed me through that, you know what I mean? What I told him about, you know what I mean? If you got a background, it don't stop you. It doesn't stop you. You can turn around and be able to do something positive and switch it around and do things that you need to be done.
Yes, sir.
Right.
God is good. He's awesome. Real talk.
So I mean, hey, I mean, at the same time, I'm always right now. I am gonna claim that I am lame. Because I am. They, and you lame. You don't come out. Yeah, I'm lame.
That's because when you get older, that's one thing too. When you get older, you realize that you don't run the streets as much. If you do go somewhere, you might go over to somebody's house and sit and chill, but you're not gonna really run the streets as much because you're too old for that.
No, it ain't. It's not about that, Dre. It's not about you just running the streets, man. It's just about the situation, man. can you better get the turnover when you did run the streets, man? When you did you did wrong. Can you better have that opportunity to, you know what I mean? To have an opportunity to be able to take care of your family and get a job.
Right.
That's right.
It's there.
Yeah.
And facts is right here.
It never went nowhere.
It's right here. And it's right here. And it's right there with you.
You gotta ask yourself the question, man. What do you want to do with your life?
Shoot, my life, I ain't even gonna lie. I just want to see I would like to see my kids graduate and just become successful. That's what I really want more than anything. I worry about my son, my youngest.
Or daughter, we all want that.
Now my oldest, he doesn't start chasing women. So you know what that is. He done got hooked on that there. And he done start doing wrong. Like, you know, he not focusing on his schoolwork like he should, because, you know, he sitting up here messing with women, you know, talking to women, and he spend more time talking. And I can tell by his Facebook posts, you know, he spend more time talking to women than he do focusing on his work. And from when you were a straight A student, and now you're getting the worst grades in your life, your last 2 years of school. You know, and it's like, come on, man.
Don't get me wrong. I did that. Don't get me wrong. I did that same shit too, bro. To the point that when that teacher told, like, nigga, if you don't show up in my motherfucking class, I'm gonna fail your punk ass.
Right, but still, it's the fact that
I had class. What's the name of that motherfucker? That paperwork you got to do in order to graduate.
The term paper. The term paper.
Yeah, you know the term.
Final.
If you don't, your ass don't graduate.
Right.
I never went to. I swear to God, man. I never went to first period. I always skipped that period. That lady pulled me to the side, man. If your ass don't come to my motherfucking class, nigga, I'm gonna fail your punk ass. Fuck your term paper and all that shit.
Wow.
Sometimes I think children do the opposite of a parent, you know, because the reason why I say that, I'm not a parent. I wasn't the type of woman that go out all the time and stuff like that. And I noticed that my son likes women that like to go and do this and do that. You know, I noticed that. That's it. You know, Dre, you don't like deal with a lot of females, talk to a lot of girls, this and that. So your son, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why he do it. You know what I mean? Because he don't see. He just do the opposite of what he see you do.
No, but this is the problem. I mean, no offense. You're right. You sit up here and talk about it. That's the opposite of what I do. Shit, you see what I did. I sit up here and mess with too many females when I was younger, and look what happened to me.
Sir. But the thing is, he don't see that. What he see now is different. You know what I'm saying? From what you have actually experienced.
You're gonna come with the real with you. Carolina and Dre, they finna come with the real with you, bro.
You know, that's what it is. Look what I did. I mean, that's what it is. You sit here messing around.
I mean, y'all know with me. I'm not finna go there with you, but you know, if y'all finna speak on it, I'm gonna have that bro speak on how he feel about it. So go ahead, Carolina. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, even with my son, I had to realize that he's outspoken. This boy would say things that I had always learned to internalize, but he would run his mouth and I would get mad and not realize that's what he was doing. I looked at it like, oh, he being a smart ass. But then I thought about it. I said, damn, this is his way of standing up, you know, and making it known how he feel about stuff, whereas I did not do that. So I would notice little things this boy was being the opposite of me. He just needed to be structured as far as, you know, when to do and when not to do, you know what I'm saying? But technically, he wasn't really doing anything wrong. And if I'd have just allowed my, like, anger or him making me mad because he running his mouth, then, you know, I probably would have took that power from him. Instead of recognizing the fact that he is somebody that is going to be outspoken, he has leadership potential. He just needs to, you know, have it structured. I had to tweak it. You know what I mean? But look at him now. He's, like I told you, Dre, he's a sergeant. He just made sergeant last week. So he's doing something good with himself. You know what I'm saying?
But he just, you know, like mine, he needs to focus on that.
What they do and make sense of what they do.
stop chasing these little fast ass girls around.
See, you can say that because of maybe your experience, but he
Fuck.
didn't see what what your experiences were. By the time he hit the planet, start liking girls, you was chilling. So he just going by what he see.
Right. Oh, I told him, and I mean, I even told him many times. I always told him. I said, see, when we were younger, it might be like when we were in middle school, going to high school, it'd be maybe out of 10 women, it'd be maybe 2 developed, 3 developed girls where you like, wow. Where now in their generation, out of 10 women, it's like 7 developed girls.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Do you ever ask him what his intentions are with these girls?
Huh?
You ever ask him what his intentions are when it comes down to these girls?
Man, remember I told you I spy on my kids. Now, one bad thing is my kids know I do these shows, so I'm pretty sure that I spy on mine. I don't already probably let it out the bag now. But I told you about the crap I done caught in their phone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. See, that's another thing. Technology, by the advancement of technology, these kids is all off the hook for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we didn't get an opportunity to show pictures of ourselves because I'd be damned if I want to take a Polaroid and shit and snap naked ass pictures of myself. You know what I'm saying? My mother, I'd be the fucked around left one of them damn pictures in there. My mother would bust me upside my head.
That's probably what you need, man.
She go for 2 weeks.
Right.
So I really think technology is a good thing, but it's also has been used in a bad way.
Right.
To regulate it, you'll mess up the advancement of it.
But
so that's why I can't be regulated for real.
Don't get mad at me when I'm finna say this to you,
because you already don't care.
Don't get mad at me when I'm finna say this to you. Look, you could have turned around and then did that.
That's the bad thing. You sit up here and say,
that
how do you keep them going down that road making these mistakes?
But at the same time,
that's the thing, I mean, you can tell them so much. One thing I felt good, excuse me, about being a parent. Once I tell you, and you go ahead on and do it anyway, guess who ain't feeling bad? I'm sorry. I just don't.
I'm just
like, man, because I feel like this. As a parent, I did my job. I told you. I sat down like hours, broke it down, said it in 15,000 different languages. And you agree. You say, yes, Mom, I understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And once I get that, yes, Mom, I understand what you're saying. You right, whatever. Okay, so that means you understand. So you go
break
ahead
it
on
up
out
if you were
and
saying
do the opposite of what we discussed. That's your ass. That's just like if you sit up, like I told my son, I sit up here upon hours telling him, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get locked up, what's that? I told him all this stuff, right? So guess what would have happened? If he'd have ever got locked up, guess who ain't coming down there? Because I already told you. I already told you. See, that's less stress on me. You see what I'm saying? And that's one thing that my kids understand. If I didn't already talk to you about this shit, and you see how much I told, okay? So ain't no way in hell you can be like, I forgot. I didn't know. The devil's a lie. You know what I'm saying? I took that time like that. I'm not going to make myself feel bad, you know what I'm saying? Like when they grow up and if they don't grow up right and do something fucked up, I'm not going to live my life like that. Because I know as a parent, I did what I was supposed to do. Provide them with the information, you know what I'm saying, that they need to know. If they choose to really take heed to it, cool. If they don't, hey, that's on them. And that's how they learn how to take responsibility for their actions. You know what I'm saying? One of my daughters, she got baby. You know what I'm saying? But did she be like, oh, life's so hard. Did she do a lot of whining? Nope. Because she already know what I had told her before. But she decided to go and do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? That you got this thing, you got this baby now. Guess what? You got to take care of it. And I have not, this child, 2 years old, I have not had to repeat myself or remind her not one time. She already know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I see sometimes I'll jump in because I see maybe she look a little overwhelmed or something. But guess what? Better not come to me say nothing. Then I say nothing. That's on you, shorty. You see? And I noticed that's why I'm not stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, a lot of parents, they know deep down they didn't really take their time. Then when their children mess up, they ready to go out here and be Captain Save a Child. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this nigga like 25, 30 years old. And it's like, yeah, you just doing that shit because you know damn well you wasn't there for that child growing up.
Right.
When my children get 25, 30 years old, I am chilling. Hello. Damn, all that. Only way that I can't be is if something happened to them and I got to take care of their child, something like that. Other than that, bro, that's on you.
Bro, I ain't trying. That's why I said I told my son I ain't trying to be no grandfather no time soon. Please don't do that. You know,
I feel you.
nowadays you got to really be careful. I mean, because I sit here and I listen. See, I take public transportation still, so I hear a lot of young kids, and I hear how they talk, and I hear some of these girls where they see a girl with a baby, and it's I want a baby, and it's that. What the hell you talking about? You ain't even 19 yet. What the fuck you talking about? You want a baby? You better go. I said, if anything, you should go be going having fun. Hell no, I don't want no baby.
But that's the thing. These children are minimized as far as, you know, what is fun. The stuff that they see that's fun got to do with a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? And I think this is what kind of puts a damper on what they would consider as fun. And then you look at the fact that a lot of stuff has changed, and even in your inner cities. Long time ago, it used to be little places that they could go, or little dances that occurred. Like even at, well, here in Baltimore, they had like certain little clubs, nightclubs, and around certain times of the year, or holidays mainly, they would have what they call a little kitty disco. You know, stuff like that. You know, I mean, if you like really hood or something. But then they got like your PAL centers, your recreation centers. They got rid. They closed all those. So it's like, really, what is there for the children to really do?
Well, too,
but you know, then you see these images of, if I get money, then I can get this, then I have this, then I'll be popular some kind of way, then I'm the bomb, and this, and the third. And I mean, this is what they trying to keep projecting, these damn negative images as to how to acquire money. You know what I'm saying? And this is what these children get hooked up into. Next thing you know, guess what? I'm a gang member, or I'm a drug dealer. You see what I'm saying? So it's just jacked up. I mean, I really believe, not solely, but you got the media to blame for a lot of this shit.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, but then it's, you know, everybody wants to be cool and all like this. But I will say too, they don't have nowhere to go. They don't have. I remember like when we were little, at if at say like 17, you could go. They had little nightclubs for us to go to. As long as you were 17, you could go. And it was, if you were under 21, you, of course, they did have alcohol there, but under 21, you couldn't drink. And only, it's like everybody had to wear a wristband, and the color of their wristband mean that they could drink.
But they do more shooting at them damn clubs than they do at the clubs where the grown folks be at.
Right. The wristband, and like they stamped your hand if you could drink. So you had to have the right color wristband, and your hand was stamped with this special stuff so they could tell.
Yep.
You know, if you were allowed to drink. But I mean, one of the things I always noticed too, this is what a lot of cities did. They closed all the clubs down. And it was like, well, you figure you get a lot of young people together. Of course, there's going to be a fight every now and then. I mean, it's just what it is. But they don't realize like we had in Cleveland, we had what they call the East Bank of the Flats. You go down to the East Bank of the Flats, basically it was just like clubs. It was like a little street that went right by the water. And I mean, it was just clubs all the way down. It's like literally to go through there, it would take a half an hour because the traffic would be that packed. It was hardly any parking. So, you know, half the people were walking from.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Bro, do your thing, bro.
What is that?
This is my other big bro right here, man. I mean, this my bro here. Speak on it, man. This nigga here, bro. Say what's happening, man.
Right there, we got a new recruit. He trying to see how he go live.
Oh, how we go live? Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, I got my brothers with me right now. This nigga here.
I
know this nigga ain't acting like his ass shot, boy. Get your ass out there, stud.
I hope that you somewhere parked, man, somewhere in somebody's yard, because it looks like you done had a little bit too much drink.
Park.
I'm about to say, you sound like you done had a little bit too much.
Huh?
Sound like you done had a little bit too much. I don't want to be, look, we don't need to be doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, right. We finna re-up, Joe. We finna re-up, man. What we talking about?
No, you better not, man. Too old for that. You bet. We don't want to be doing the show tomorrow talking about getting Anthony out of jail. We started GoFundMe for you.
when
you break it up again, man. Right. Yeah, like I said, man, you might turn your video off. I'm gonna mute you because it's just choppy. But go ahead, Carlotta. What were you saying?
I'm listening right now.
But I mean, like literally, that's what we had. We had places to go, and what's one of the things they always did? They had plenty of places to go for the young kids because they figure, okay, fine, they might get into a fighter here, but think about it, these kids are going down here and they're spending buku money, which the clubs are making money, and then y'all get tax revenue. So what they did is they closed all the clubs down. Then they tried to like make the area again where people, and then they realized, well, wait a minute, now we ain't getting no tax money because all the places are closed. And I mean, like you turn the area into a ghost town where you got all these big buildings and it's just nothing. And I'm like, you don't realize as a city, I'd rather have 800-900 young kids, young adults, say under 23 and under, packed down in here where I can put 5 or 6 cops and keep an eye on them? Or would you rather have 1,000 of them running out throughout the city with nothing to do?
Yeah.
I mean, really. They don't realize that, they shot themselves in the foot like that. And that's one reason why I feel sorry for these young kids because they got nowhere to go. I mean, we had plenty of places to go. I remember if it was a day where there was no school the next day, the clubs were open that night because they know wasn't nobody going to school. So even if it was the middle of the week, they know ain't no school the next day, the clubs will be open.
Right. That's why I said it was always around the holiday time or, excuse me, when the school is out or something like you said. It was always something for them to go to. But like you said, that unfortunately, that's what has happened. Now the children are running wild. They going here, hanging with this person, hanging with that, and that's how they fall into these gangs. A lot of time, maybe not all the time, but a lot of time, that's what's causing all these problems. And then it's like your child is a good child, and that's probably why he probably stay close to the girls or something. Not wanting to be like the girls. Excuse me, I'm saying like stay close to liking the girls because he ain't in all that violence and foolishness like that. You know what I'm saying? He not one of them little boys that try to go out here try to prove himself to be a man and he only 4. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of little kids that's feeling like that nowadays. That's the only problem.
I don't know. Janine's sitting up here saying she said she go to redneck line dancing. She said they only have redneck line dancing clubs there. I'm telling you, I don't know what you're talking about. That back in the day, they used to call me the line dance king. Back in the day, we used to do all the line dance.
Dre, the
Detroit Hustle, Booty Call,
the music is different and the dance is different.
Right. I mean, we did all of them. That's what we were known for that.
They got that achy breaky heart dance, line dance thing. She's talking about.
No, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. No, we wasn't that. We did all the
electric slide and all that.
Monorail, all that stuff. We did those line dances there. We didn't do, we didn't do no garbage line dances, you say.
But some of the, I ain't gonna lie, like dance to me is dance. I'm not prejudicial against any type of dance. To me, it's all artistic to a degree. But some of the little line dances, like I guess how white people dance line dance, it's pretty cute. It's all in sync with each other. So it's like, long as it makes sense and it ain't no, goofy mess looking, and out of sync with each other, it's all right. It's all right. They be in step with the music and stuff. Shoot. I remember that song, what was it, the Chicago, what was it, something, and they said, hop back 2 times, something, and do the Charlie Brown or something, right? It was some song that come like, and I went to a club one night. I went to a club one night. Listen, I lied to you not. I went to a club one night and that song was on. And they was doing this line dance. And the majority of people that were doing the line dance was white folks, right? And let me tell you, I ain't gonna lie to you, Dre. They had this shit. They had it down pat. I ain't gonna lie. They had it down pat. I was like, get the hell out of here. They was doing that thing. They was doing it. He'll come back on here. They was doing it though. And I was like, okay, guess what? You can't talk shit about white folks not knowing how to dance today. They had it. I was like, okay,
Oh,
that's
yep,
it.
cha-cha. She said cha-cha slide. Yeah, I remember doing the
Cha-cha slide,
cha-cha
that's it.
slide.
That's what
Yeah,
it
I said
is.
we did a lot of them back then. Cha-cha slide, monorail, Chan-Even, Trans-Europe Express, Booty Call.
Oh, Trans Europe Express. That that
Yeah.
group come out of Germany. I remember that. They had two songs out, Trans Europe Express, and it was the I can't think of the other one. White Horse, I think they put that one out.
Which one?
White Horse, ride the White Horse, something. I can't think of it. Damn.
White. See, I don't remember no song called the White Horse.
Yeah, it was yeah, Trans Europe Express. That the same people put that song out was the same people that put the Ride the White Horse. They put that out, not the rap song, because the rap song I think was by Grandmaster Melly Mel. Wasn't it? Talking about cocaine or something, which they put that rap out, but the instrumental shit was put out by the guys that put out Ride the White Horse and Trans Europe Express, the same people. But that group, I remember that group. That group was from out of Germany.
I
We
don't
had a lot of
remember that
little
group.
crossover stuff back then. You know what I'm saying? But we had like music and sound and beat. You know what I mean? Nowadays, people just make noise with their mouth, you know, and moaning and shit, and that's supposed to be the word, and it stresses you out to listen to this music because it's like, are they really saying a word? Is that really a word? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that?
Oh my God!
Like that's a millennium form of beatboxing. That you know what
This
I mean?
man just said in the chat room. He said Milli Vanilli. Oh my gosh!
Oh shit! No, not them. They didn't put it out. They didn't put it out. But yeah, they were from Germany too. That's true. They were from Germany too, but they didn't put that out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look this up right quick.
Even though I will
Put
admit,
it out.
I did like that song. Blame it on the rain.
I did too.
Huh? I mean,
I did too.
and I mean
But they
that
had
was
a
like
lot
one
of
of
people that they was taking their music from. Like Martha Wash with what was it, Black Box? She was the woman singing it, but when they put it the image on, you know, the video, it was a skinny chick. Kraftwerk, that was the name of it. Kraftwerk. That was the name of the group that put out Trans Europe Express. And unless wait a minute.
Yeah, they didn't sing it, but what's so bad is they wasn't that bad singers really either. But it's just the fact that they were just fake.
I didn't know Trans Europe Express was that damn old as far as
Yeah,
the
they were
music.
fake.
I thought it went back.
But I mean, whoever did sing the damn song, they did a good song, and I did like that song.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, like they had a lot of different European groups that come up and did a lot of stuff or made contributions to hip hop music. Anything I think that time that made people dance or whatever or break dance, then I thought that was a contribution to hip hop music. Like you have your Malcolm McLaren. He put out Buffalo Girls. If you remember that. They used to play the hell out of that here. You know, that song Buffalo Girls Go Around the Outside. Round the outside, round the outside. That was Malcolm McLaren. He died not too long ago. I didn't realize he was that damn old.
Wait a minute,
Malcolm
it's
McLaren, he died
Buffalo
about
Girls?
50-something years ago. Huh?
Wait a minute, the name of and they say Buffalo Girls Go Around Me Outside. I did not know that's what
that
they
was
said.
about white fella.
Right, I remember the song, but I didn't know that's what they were saying.
Yep.
Oh man.
And that song was the Ultimate Dream Team or something. They had it was a combinated group, but it was basically based with Malcolm McLaren.
Right.
So you know, Davey DMX, One for the Trouble, TREBLE, the sound, you know, the sound changer trouble. Davey DMX, he came out of England. That was a contribution to hip hop because you could break dance off of that. Any damn song that they beat song or instrumental that came out that you could break dance off of was a contribution. You know, Art of Noise.
Art of Noise,
What they called it, beatbox or him and beatbox or something like that. Not him and beatbox. It was called what was it called? All the Noise came out. That whole CD, 1983. That whole CD was nice. Well, tape actually. The tape was nice because they had Moments in Love on there, and that damn song was about that instrumental about 10 minutes long. And they had that on there, and then they had beatbox. The one that went it's like a bunch of beat making noises in the instrumental, and the kids would break dance off of that. Actually, that was one of the first breakdancing beat instrumentals that they would dance off of.
Mm-hmm. Everybody,
I mean, I remember that because I used to dance, huh?
Yeah, Justin just said, and Beyonce. Yeah, but I will admit, Beyonce, is it me or does it seem like Beyonce trying to sing like young girl music now? Because it's like
now she always been trying to do that. She's a brand. You know what I mean? She's just a what do you call it? A product of some sorts. You know what I mean? It's to me, it's like when she left. What's the name of Destiny's Child? Excuse me. And a couple of songs after that, she was alright. But now it's like, yeah, girl, alright. Shit. Go sit your ass down. Go take care of your daughter. She's getting boring. She's a pretty woman. Don't get me wrong. You know, I ain't hating her for damn. I can't. But she's just getting boring now. I never think she could sing all that great to me. She just looked the part. You know what I'm saying? She just looked good. You know, I like the Leah.
You like the Leah?
Yeah. My ex-husband was crazy about her. That fool sat up there and cried. I dropped a couple tears for my damn self when she died. But that was his baby mama in his head. You know what I mean? He let her kill out that girl. I wasn't even mad at him because she was cute. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, that's a damn shame.
I ain't gonna say that. I'll say that I didn't like Aaliyah like that. Oh, but I did like Lisa Lopez.
Well, you know what? A lot of people did like her. Yeah, that's true. Shout out that whole group. What is it? TLC. They liked her a lot because I guess she was more outspoken.
That's Left Eye. That's why.
She was more outgoing and stuff. So yeah, she catered to a lot of folks. But you talking about Lisa? I'ma tell you, the fellas like in the '80s, they like Lisa. Lisa was the Puerto Rican girl that sang "I'm All Cried Out."
Yeah.
And she used to be with I forgot that the Cult Jam. Lisa Cult Jam, and they liked her because she was real heavy chested, you know. And I remember all the boys used to like, all the fellas used to like her, you know.
I was just like,
she was a good
had
singer too,
Lisa
but
Lopez.
huh?
I said I had a thing for Lisa Lopez.
That's because she was cute.
I figured
like all the ones that's cute and outspoken and got their own ways about themselves, something happened to them.
She can burn down my house.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. As long as you got insurance on that sucker. They had that Andre. I forgot what the fella name was. He was a football player. Yeah. Yeah.
I told her she was dating the wrong Andre.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that was my girl. I love me some, and I'm like this. I told everybody when she passed away, I said the group is done. You cannot replace her. She was the main. I don't give a damn. She was the main one of the group.
They tried to replace her, but no, that wasn't happening.
She was the one. She may have not been in every song all like that, but she was the one that attracted people to pay attention to the group.
That's right.
That's what it was. And people don't realize that. Sometimes you don't have to be, but your presence made it. Everybody knew. Lisa Lopez.
Yeah, that is true. But she had the most energy out of the rest of the girls. Chili, she was a pretty girl. She, and but all of them were pretty.
Right.
But like I say, back then, again, little girls, they kept their clothes on. I mean, they wore like, certain things, but they wore a lot of baggy type clothes, but Now it's like, I guess they say sex sells, and it's like, I don't know. It was more cool to wear like the baggy pants with the half shirt or something like that. But now they want to wear tight this, tight that, and all of those shit, cutting off their goddamn floor. I mean, cutting off their daggone blood supply to everywhere. Probably why they can't think so straight, all the tight ass clothes on. I gotta put this. Let me see. Yeah,
I
but
might do.
the girl I'm talking about from the '80s, she picked up a lot of weight.
Who?
The one girl I'm talking about from the '80s.
But I figured she was the one for the group. No one else.
Mm-hmm.
No one else could do anything. And yes, she was sexy, definitely. I mean, and you know what they say. You can tell because even Andre stayed with her after he burned down her house.
Yeah, after she did that to him, yeah. That's because she one of them crazy girls. Y'all dudes like them old crazy women. Y'all like them crazy type.
Yeah, and you know what they say? Well, that's not in the fact of that, but it's true. It must be something about them. It's always the ones with a little bit of crazy. That you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh.
I mean,
But see, that's the thing. If you got cute, crazy, and somebody that can also has the ability to possibly chill too, that's a versatile female. So dudes gonna cater to females like that. I mean, you can't be all nice all the time. You can't be all mean all the time. You have to have that type of, versatility.
right.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And that's what maintains the interest of a lot of males. Because women be like, that's why it's always best to be yourself. Because when you're trying too hard to be a certain way, you're going to lack in another way that comes naturally. And that's why people get irritated with folks and don't want to be brought with them.
Right. As I said, we sit here and say that. Another person I really had thing for, I liked Mia X back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She didn't get another. Oh, wait a minute. That was she from the group down south.
Huh?
Was she with that group down south from they could say them people. Na them guys.
Uh-huh.
She with them one.
You don't know who that is?
Shit, I can't even. I know the song, but I can't think of the fella name.
He the colonel of the motherfucking tank.
Yeah. Damn, what was his name? I know his son named Romeo.
He came out with it. The last song I can remember he came out
Master
with.
P. Master P.
Right.
That's it.
Right. But you remember the last song I can remember he came out with was I Need Dubs. Yeah, anybody heard that?
He was, I don't know why what happened to him, because it seemed like he was doing all right, and then all of a sudden, out of the South, they're not from the same place, but then all of a sudden, out of the South, we kept hearing about Birdman, so I don't know what happened to that boy.
Carolina.
Huh?
He does in the chat room said, he was like, he said, run, run, like a dungeon dragon.
Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. Where did I get that shit from? That was Wu-Tang, wasn't it?
No, that's that girl with the big butt, with the fake booty. Did the song, my Anaconda.
Oh, you talking about Nicki Minaj.
Right.
But that where I got that from, either it came from Old Dirty Bastard or something. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. I think that came from, excuse me, because I don't mess with those new stuff now, but I think that came from Wu-Tang, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
No, but when you said that the other day when you were talking, you was like, man, some of these women just be, why the fuck they always got to come out like, they be acting all crazy. They got to be like, rah, rah, like a dungeon. I'm like, oh.
Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. Hell yeah, that's the truth. You know, but like I say, I think it's a hormonal issue. A lot of people are hormonally imbalanced nowadays. You know, that's why you got a whole lot of an increase in testosterone levels in the females. You know, the females are very seem to be very masculine. But see, I don't care what nobody's saying. Y'all, anybody get mad at me when I say this. I
Right.
feel like psychologically, a lot of women are feeling like they have to compensate. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes because a lot of men folks seem to be taking the back road about a lot of things, and I think they feel like to feel like they have a man, they have to become the man that they feel as though they need. And I think this is what causes them to be more aggressive and have it like like be all mean acting and stuff. I think
Mm-hmm.
because I often wonder. This is just my opinion. Now I'm not saying this is a fact. It's just my opinion. My thing is, you see these women that's real aggressive, right? So if you get a dude that embodies that type of aggression, which would be rightfully so, because by him being a man, I'm wondering how that woman that he seems to be aggressive herself. I wonder how she will respond. Excuse me, to that man. Personally, I believe she would power herself down. Um, because something goes off and within ourselves is like, wait a minute, that's a man. You said for real. You see what I mean? Then that would cause her to stop being aggressive herself.
All right,
But
but
when you got a lot of people, fellas nowadays, they let the women talk to them in their old kind of way. So
mhm.
therefore, these women are gonna be like, "Motherfucker, didn't I tell you?" And you got the women talking to the men this way. You know, that's because really, I think the woman is trying to say, "Nigga, you need to get up and be a man." But see, when you try to tell a man to do that, then you got to deal with you insulting him, and then he's gonna be. Then that goes into another argument. You know what I'm saying? So to kill all that is just that you just go off on him the first time. You just go from
Okay,
there.
Rustin just asked, okay, this is what we do. This is what we do on debating. Well, basically like this is how we do here. I know you're probably new here, but what we do on this show here is this. When we have
Oh yeah,
debates about, like, you give your opinion on a certain situation or on something that's going on in the real world, or your opinion on or point of view on something. Now, you're allowed to attack a person's point of view and their opinion because we highly recommend that. But we just don't attack you personally. Like, so we ain't gonna be like, Carlotta, your hair weave stink because you bought it at Five Guys Pizza and they got it off the floor in the back room.
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'd be like, you're a goddamn lie because first of all, nigga, I don't wear no goddamn hair. You know what I'm saying? So we
No,
don't go there.
you know you wear hair weave, girl.
Shit, the devil's alive. I want that shit in my head. I think that stuff drive people crazy for real.
You bought a hair hat. Now, if you want to join the panel, you can, Rustin. But you
The
bought a
only
hair hat.
the only hair hat that I would buy is one made of mohair. And then I
You said
wouldn't wear that because
what?
that'll pull your damn hair out even more.
What?
Mohair. Mohair is itchy and scratchy and hot as shit.
Only thing I say is this is I sit there and laugh because every time you see these women with these big old wigs and stuff, and they get into fights, you know y'all gonna pull hair. You should get into a fight when you got long hair. You know they gonna.
No, that's fair, because then you pulling fake hair. You ain't pulling the girl real hair out. Shit, back in the day, you had to walk around with like bald spots in your shit if you got into a daggone fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why I said.
I mean,
Like,
technically, if you look at it like that, these girls might be onto something. You know, say shit.
Right,
I wear my fake hair in case the bitch wants to start something.
Okay, wait a minute. Off kilter, that's true. There's nothing off limits. It's a free for all. But basically, we just don't attack people personally. So we ain't gonna talk about you and be like, you fat there, that, other. Now, if something went down and you say an opinion, or you give your opinion, that's allowed. But we're just not dissing nobody. You know, we're not saying your mama look ugly or something like that. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah, childish stuff. But see, the thing is, in my way of life,
if you say Carlotta be yelling all the time on the damn hangouts, you know, that's allowed because that's the truth.
I don't give a damn. Yeah, because it's honest.
I mean,
That's
you can
art.
say true
But it's
things.
not I'm yelling because I'm a crackhead or some stupid ass shit like that.
You are
No, that's
crackhead.
attacking people's character. Because I'm like this, we live in an imperfect society. So there's no way in hell, you know what I mean, you can so-called, be mean to folks and expect people to be a certain way and this and the third. When you start expecting people to be and act and do, then that puts you in a position of having to be an example.
Right.
So that means if I sit up here and I expect you, Dre, or something like that, to be this way, that way, then people gonna look at me and say, "Well, how you living?" And look, check this out. Come to find out, my husband probably beat the hell out of me and this and the third. But yeah, still, I talk to all y'all and I'm telling y'all how y'all supposed to be living and this and the third. And my shit ain't correct. See, that's the bullshit.
Okay, here's like Justin just said. He said weaves make threes look like fives. I will admit that is true. Because man, I know you done seen those videos on Facebook where they show these women and they look hit, and they show the woman put on makeup, and then like 45 minutes, she looked like you sitting there like going like that.
Great, same girl. But you know what? Let me say this though. This is the part that I don't understand as a woman. What happened to the part where you used to make the hair weave, the girls make the hair weave look like it's their hair for real? Like now, it just look like they didn't, like you say, put a hat on. Because you can see up at the top of their forehead, over on the side, that it ain't connecting. You don't see no little baby hair. You don't see, it look natural right there. I mean, it was like mandatory a long time ago that if you gonna wear some fake ass hair, you had to make sure that shit looked like it was yours. Because the fellas, in my time, which was just 80s coming forward, if you wore fake hair in your head, you got joked for real. Like, guys ain't play that shit. It's a shame that these fellas are not like that today because a lot of women don't realize all you gotta do is get your hair fixed. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if it's short, shoulder length, all the way down to your back, whatever. But just fix your hair, and you look just as pretty. I see so many girls that have their real hair and they take the time and get it done and stuff and look just as prettier, actually prettier than having some shit and a texture of hair that you know damn well ain't theirs.
Well, I ain't even gonna lie. My ex, she had epilepsy, and she had to shave her hair because that medicine make your shit fall off. But to me,
that's a medical
you can rock that. But I mean, little. I always say it. I can't date no girl with no short hair shorter than mine.
No.
But my girl, she could rock that shit and look good. I used to tell her because I remember she used to wear it. I used to tell her, "Why are you doing that?" Well, I said, "I think you look good already." And she's like, "Oh fuck it, I don't have to do
see, Dre, she had a medical problem. That's different. That's just like if somebody had like cancer or something like that. But you know what I mean?
Some women can rock that. Not every woman can pull that off. Because I'm gonna let you know like this, like the girl from The Walking Dead. You ever seen her?
She even got movie stars that don't take time to make their shit look real. It's like that bitch got on the head with you.
Right. You ever seen her when she's not on the show?
Mm-hmm.
When she's not on the show, I will admit.
Oh no, I ain't see it. I'm sorry.
Her hair shaved like a dude. She don't look good. She look good on the show, but when you see her off the show, no.
Well,
I mean, don't see her. Don't pull it. To me, she don't. She like some people just don't got the right head for it. They can't pull that short hairstyle.
That's true. If you got a big muscular head, you're a female. You
right. You can't pull that short hairstyle. I'm like, no, put the weave on. Here you go. Take my hat.
yeah. I mean, you could grow it out a little bit more and do something with it, then it's something different. But I just think that a lot of women are more prettier, in their natural state, more so than all this other stuff going on. And I think some kind of way, but see, like I say, when society or the media and shit like that set the standard as to say, okay, this is what's considered pretty, you see, and you know that you ain't got long hair. Next thing you know, you see all the fellas gravitating to that has long hair, and that's what causes these girls to go ahead on and want to go put this stuff in their head. You know what I'm saying? If fellas, bound up and made some kind of thing where it's like, you know what? We're going to protest against hell. We just want to deal with the girls. It's in a natural sense. Man, let me tell you something. That hair weave industry will lose so much goddamn money. It's crazy. If women could just be who they are and be appreciated for who they are, you wouldn't have all this foolishness. Everybody is spending too much time trying to be some old other motherfucker instead of being their damn self. Whatever happened to that? What's wrong with that? But the first people that you have to convince that you're a good person or you this and that is yourself.
Right.
People spend too much time trying to convince other people they are someone, someone else, and then that's when you run into them traffic jams in your relationship. Cause when you got comfortable and you start being yourself, next thing you know, this person like, who the hell is this? What's wrong with you?
Well, what up,
How you
Critical?
like that?
How you doing?
Hey, Critical. Damn, long time no see, brother.
Long time no see.
What's going on? I've been busy.
Busy? What the hell you been busy for?
I know that's right. Making money, pal. Knowing him.
Yep, exactly.
You been making money?
Yeah, I've been making a little bit. Gotta fight these
Yo,
tickets, man.
What's your address? I'm coming to rob you.
Let me hold something. Come on, I need a donation. I'm gonna set up a PayPal account.
Oh,
Let me hold something.
Go for PayPal. Wait. I'll take that break right there. We want you to like, share, subscribe, and definitely hit the donate button down there.
My cat got ran over. My dog got asthma. I need to come out.
Nah, I just been trying to fight these tickets, man. But everything's starting to clear up.
Yeah.
What kind of ticket you get?
My tent is real dark.
Uh-oh.
On my car, so I have to, every
Man, here's the question, Critical. How old are you, man? Here's the question. You should already know. Last time I checked, look at that screen in front of you, right? Don't you know I showed that little picture down there that's showing you, right? And that little picture, that's a black guy right there. You should already know that we can't drive around with no black tint on the car, man.
Oh, yeah. You a black woman either.
Even though I don't subscribe to being black, you are right.
I get pulled over myself. I had black tinted windows and they pulled me over.
Hell yeah, that's the
And
bad
I
thing.
know I ain't doing shit wrong.
You gonna get pulled over and get harassed. Now here's the question. Tell the truth. Now, see, we got another black man here. Now you were pulled over for tint. Did they ask you, did you have something in the car?
Hell yeah, they always
See what I'm talking about?
They always
I didn't get that.
Sir, can we search your car? I'm like, for what? You don't got no probable cause.
Damn, they asked you all that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's normal.
I remember one time it was a long time ago. I was dropped my cousin off at a party in some type of nice little area.
I like you, man.
And I had to go pick him up. I had to go back and pick him up in this nice area, but it was dark, and the police pulled me over. And he asked me a bunch of questions. I'm like, yo. He's keep on asking me, do you got anything in the car? Driver's like, nah, this is the third time you asked me this question. I'm not, nah, man. Matter of fact, you keep asking me this question. All I got to do is call my girl, which my girl's mother knew a judge. And this whole issue can be solved right now. Go ahead. You can go ahead and go. He left me alone. So I don't play. If you know a couple people, be good friends with them, and then you can use them as your you can utilize them
as your get out of jail free card, right?
Exactly.
Right. I remember when I was younger, I said I had I said I had a dope boy car. I got big rims on the car, had sounds. You already know, like you got rims and sounds. I mean, you're gonna get fucked with. So I mean, many a times I get pulled over, and all they do, you got anything in the car we need to know about? I mean, it's like, you ever notice how they ask you that shit 5-6 times?
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, I said no the first time. How many times? What you think I'm gonna say next? Something different?
Yeah, it's just psychology, man. They try to do that. They think they're good at reverse psychology, but please.
Right.
They try to get you to act. They try to get you to be angry. They try to get you to feel all. Are you everything okay, sir? Are you feeling okay, sir? They want to ask dumb questions like that. Like, I'm fine. You don't want to ask me dumbass questions.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's good, sir. Everything is. You know.
Oh, so what? On your car.
They just try
to. I said you really can't tell with police officers. Some are good or bad.
Oh, definitely.
They all work. I mean, regardless if they're bad or good, they all follow the same protocol, the same procedure, and they all have the same vest. They all have the same outfit on.
I mean, you can't really say. I used to be a cop, so what do you mean? What do you mean?
All right? You used to be a cop. Did you have to sign? Yeah. Did you have to put your right hand up and go off an oath?
Actually, I did.
Okay, there's my point. So that means it came with precept to follow, right?
I mean, I was on my own.
Do you have to follow procedures, right? You have to follow the protocol, right? Somebody give you an order, you got to follow that, right?
Are you talking about the shift of command? Yeah, sure. That's any job.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
A lot of people don't understand. Being a police officer is a job profession. It's not like they're God.
They don't. I understand that, but you still got to follow orders. If a sergeant, if the sergeant tell you to pull your pants off and then he search you, you got to do it right then and there. You can't question him.
So what exactly are you trying to say, man?
What I'm saying is you got to follow protocol. They all wear the same outfit. They all got to follow the same protocol. They got to follow the same procedure, regardless if you're good or bad. Yeah, they got to follow orders.
I'll agree with that because I was actually going to say, because we're going to do a show later on, but the next show is going to be famous motherfuckers you'd like to punch. Like if you could have these famous people, you'd be like, you know what? I'd like to really just beat that motherfucker's ass. And I hate to say something, you know who that my person would be? I'd like to beat Sheriff David Clark's ass. I would just like to beat that motherfucker's ass so damn bad, it ain't funny. That man is batshit crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about. That's the dude that had those couple of people that got, I think, and I got one of them died from dehydration or starvation, and then a child, some junk.
And then that woman had that kid that died, and she had the baby on the jail cell floor. And then they still didn't come till 3 hours later. And then they come 3 hours later and then take the baby to the hospital and the baby died because it was delivered on the floor.
Yeah. And
this fool talking about that ain't nothing wrong. I mean, how can a person just be so damn heartless?
That goes back to my point. You don't have no heart. You don't have no soul when you're working for these people.
Now here's the question.
That's not true, man.
All right, here's the question, Dion. Since you the cop on, I hate to say it, so we're going to put you on the spot here. You ain't going to say, you ain't never sit back and after you done some shit, thought about that shit later on and be like, damn, man, if I wasn't hanging around these motherfuckers, I would have never talked to them like that.
I mean, actually, I was thinking about that the other day. A lot of that people don't realize, a lot of things that police do, and depending on where they at, they do so much stuff and they encounter so much stuff with people that they start thinking that everybody's really the same. And that leads them to be very paranoid. Most police officers are very paranoid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because,
they're trained like that.
They're very paranoid.
Okay. So here's the question. Why? Okay. So, I mean, hate to say something, Dion. You're gonna be the resident cop here, so you probably you're gonna take a couple shots here because I'm coming at you. Why the fuck y'all motherfuckers got guns and vests and shit? Why the fuck y'all so damn scared?
That's what I'm saying. They're paranoid.
A lot of that shit's got to do is like, you don't know how to really act in certain situations, and sometimes you might feel that if I overreact, it could be bad, and then if I underreact, it could be good. So you just, it's like you battling both things at one time.
Okay. All right, man. I hope you can take the scrutiny here because I got a lot of questions to get off my chest with this shit. Okay. Yeah, you say. All right, if everything and that these motherfuckers doing dumb shit like this, why the hell ain't one of y'all say, like, when you see the cop doing something stupid, why ain't one of y'all pull out your shit and hit that motherfucker upside the head?
They're gonna go. Guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna get jumped.
It's like
you understand what I'm saying, though, man.
Like depending on where I'm from,
they're gonna get jumped if they try to.
I work for a small department with like 50 officers, and it's like I didn't really know all the officers' name, but I knew their faces.
Right.
And you really don't, if you don't really work with them in the car with them, you really don't know what they're doing. Unless you hear about it. You might hear about it in the locker room or something. You don't know what they're doing.
Right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not as easy as you think it is. So, I mean, they're not going to tell on themselves. Their partner's not going to tell on them. So you don't know what the hell they're doing out there.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Now, here's a question. Okay, there you go right there. There you go right. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. You about to get hit. Now, here's the question. You say, okay, only their partners knowing about that shit. Then why do these motherfuckers don't tell on their ass?
It's a brotherhood, man.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They do in a way. It's like, supposing the three of us are all Chicago police, and then I see my partner who I had last week, and I'd be like, man, that dude an asshole, man. We almost got into an accident. So they do tell on each other in a way, but they dry snitch. It's called dry snitching. Stay away from that dude. You know, something wrong with him. He's always pulling his gun out on old ladies. He want to write tickets all the time. You know, it's like they do tell on each other, but it's in a circle, in a group.
A PayPal account.
You know what I'm saying? It's in a group. It's like in one big group. They do tell on each other though. Some, you know, like I said, it all depends on who you are and where you've been around, you know, but they do tell on each other though.
Okay, I'm saying like this. Here we go like this. Okay, say I'm your partner, right? Me and you out on this call and shit, and I see your dumb ass shoot a dude in the back, and I see you keep shooting at the dude. Why ain't a cop saying, wait a minute, you ain't supposed to be shooting this motherfucker, and instead of shooting the dude, he turned and shoot his partner to stop him from killing somebody?
Man, I
mean, the police really want to get some respect. Say a cop kill another cop for killing, to stop him from killing a citizen. They'll get some respect then.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you.
What are you trying to say? You on some Hollywood shit. I'm talking about reality.
No, I'm not saying no Hollywood shit. I'm just saying, no, man. I'm just saying this, though. I'm saying is they want to sit here and this is the problem is, okay, say you a good cop, I'm a bad cop, right? Now, now think about it. Like when these dudes go off and they go ahead and they kill, you know, like that dude went off and he started killing all them cops. Did you ever sit up here and think, this motherfucker went off killing all these cops because of your dumb ass over there? You know, your dumb ass caused us to get shot at.
They don't think that far, man.
I mean, then you want to sit up here and get down. This is what gets me as police want to get mad at the citizens for fighting back, but they the ones doing the dumb shit. Where if they realize, wait a minute, you know, that's like, you know, that's like the black women situation where the women be like, well, shit, if y'all niggas stop fucking us, we ain't gonna have no more kids. Well, no offense, if y'all cops stop killing motherfuckers, then you don't have to worry about niggas rolling up on y'all killing y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, what about that? I mean, I want your
story. You want to hear a story? Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. I'll tell you the story.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'll listen.
No, you had asked him a question. He asked you a question. Go ahead and answer. I could wait.
Answer that question. Well, we got plenty of time. This show can go all night.
You talk. It's like you talk, and it's like I don't know. It's like I understand exactly sometimes how you're saying this. Because I can understand, because I'm not a police officer. I used to be a police officer.
Right.
For not very long, for a couple of years, you know, but I'm saying, I experienced a lot of stuff. And a lot of times, you know, police officers are really scared out there. You know, they scared of what's going to happen because, you know, you never know what's going to happen.
Yo,
because
whose camera is that?
What?
That's his camera. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
keep going.
You know, like I said, sometimes they be scared out there. I mean, you know, that cartoon stuff. You know, I mean, that stuff. A lot of that stuff really don't happen. But like I said, a lot of cops out there, they don't want to come across being too hard. Then again, they don't want to come across being too soft, because if you be too soft, you get killed out there. So I mean, it's a balance. It's always a balance there, where you can be soft and then turn around 2 seconds later, you can be tough. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a balance there, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, this is what gets me. It's like, you know all this shit. I mean, okay, so here you go. You was a cop. You ain't never even heard them say, like, when they done some shit that's wrong, and then they telling these motherfuckers, oh, just go down there and say this.
I've had some people. I've been in, courtrooms when it's time to testify, and you can't even remember exactly what happened because maybe you might have arrested 100 drug dealers in 90 days, and you get ready to testify, so you don't really remember what happened. And your partner's like, "Oh, remember him? He had the gun on him. Okay, yeah, I do remember him now." Is that what you mean?
I mean, well, we'll go with more.
That's just
I can see that, but I'm talking about when somebody gets shot.
A lot of people be saying that, but I mean, you're more likely to get shot. I mean, I hate to say it, but you're more likely to get shot like a big city, like I'm in Chicago, by another nigga before you get shot by the police. It's a very slim chance, like maybe 1% chance you get shot by the police. It's very slim chance. You got to really go out of your way to get shot. Some people do. Some of those niggas out there deserve to get shot. I have to say that. I hate to say that, but it's true. But you got to go really out of your way to get shot.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I totally agree. Half of them do. Some people do need to get shot, but this is the difference. And this is one thing that I hate, that I feel that cops are pussy whip shit on, that is when they go, well, more black people kill each other and no more ordinary citizens kill each other than the police do. That's true, but last time I checked, I ain't paying your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? You pay the cops. Your tax dollars go to pay the cops. You paying motherfuckers to shoot your ass. That's kind of fucked up. It ain't like
obviously they don't know none of. Obviously, their training ain't really effective because they do when they're in tough situations.
Now that's another thing right there. What's with y'all training on that? Do you ever think that y'all think like y'all motherfuckers need to be trained better?
A lot of, I feel they do need to be trained because, Chicago Police Academy used to be 9 months a year, now it's 6 months.
So wait a minute.
But
that's less than a barber. That's less than being a barber.
I see some officers out there right now that I know damn well that they're racist. Like a lot of Mexicans, they got, Chicago was hiring a lot of Mexicans, man. I mean, it wasn't a lot of Mexicans when I was coming around. I didn't see like 1 or 2 Mexicans, all these Mexicans coming around. We all know they don't really like black folks. So here's an opportunity for them to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I see it, and I'm like, damn, this Mexican dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But I see it and I don't see it. I mean, but like I said, it all depends on what neighborhood you're in. One thing you can't do as a black man or black woman, don't get familiar with the police. I don't care. Don't get familiar with the police. I had a problem. I had a roommate that was living with me, and he called police on me 5 times. And every time, 5 times he called police on me, they left because I knew how to deal with the police. But I'm saying, don't get familiar with the police. Don't get arrested. Don't even get pulled over. This stay. Basically, you can do if you see them going opposite direction, because you don't want them to get familiar. Like I said, some good cops out there, they're good for the community, but some of these communities in Chicago, you don't want to get familiar with them. I'm telling you, they're gonna remember you. Like I was driving around the car, I'll never forget. This one guy had suspended license, and then we saw him driving the next week, and then my partner was like, "Yeah, that's the one with suspended license." You know what I'm saying? Don't get familiar with the police. I see a lot of guys in the community with their cell phones, want to be community activists and stuff. They don't like to be filmed. Like I said, they're paranoid. If you start watching them, they think they ain't doing their job right. So I don't know, man. But these people they're hiring for the police departments are not the caliber of people that I've seen and worked with. So I don't know, man. It's changed, man. Technology has changed and everything. So I don't know, man. It's a lot. I don't know.
Well, they need to be recorded. They need to be recorded 24/7.
All right, here's go ahead. You can ask some questions. I figure you could definitely got some critical, especially because your situation now.
But no, I don't got no. I got a couple statements. I don't really have any questions for him because I mean, concerned, I think they need to be watched 24/7. Just like you work at a bank and it's cameras all over a bank. Just like somebody working at Walmart, it's cameras all over Walmart. Why is it different when a police officer get a camera on?
Thank you.
Or camera watching him 24/7.
Especially when
they need to stop complaining. We paying them. They need to shut their mouth and do their job right.
What
you think about that, Dion? What's your opinion on that?
I mean, it's all right by me because I feel safer.
I'm here.
Me personally, I feel safer because I feel like, hey, if I'm being recorded, something I do wrong, there's a record of what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I feel safe. I believe it. I feel safer. You know, so anything can happen. Somebody got it on tape. I look at it that way. I feel safe. Me personally, I feel safe.
And I hate to say I like your
Can
opinion.
I chime in on this?
That show you ain't gonna do nothing dumb out because you know, hey, look, hey man, look, you got the camera right here. I ain't trying to be Johnny Holding, you know.
All right, can I chime in on that?
Go for it.
Okay, I'll say this. Now, from what I understand, I've noticed in some people, in some states, in some cities, they've been requiring the police to wear these body cams now.
Right.
Now, you know, I get it, but you know what remember when that situation happened to what was the dude name in Baton Rouge?
Oh yeah, the guy that shot in the back.
Yeah, the guy that was selling CDs in Baton Rouge. What was his name?
Yeah.
Alton Sterling.
I don't remember.
Yeah, him.
Sterling.
Alton Sterling. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
now with that situation? Okay, how in the hell? Because it was stated, I think, that they had body cams on, but it came off when they was tackling him.
I mean, it's possible because most of the time they put the body cameras in front of their vest and it's clipped onto the vest, so most of the time it can come out.
Well, this is the way you can fix that. You develop a camera. You can unplug it. You can try to turn it off. You can't do nothing because it's controlled by a master switch in the police department or at the internal affairs.
Yeah.
So ain't no it fell off. It automatic. I don't know why they develop a camera that it could just unplug or fall off and automatically is disabled. That's retarded. Whoever developed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I think that camera falling off is bullshit.
I would have fired the person who developed that camera. How the hell are you gonna develop something that's not ready for this? This is real life. They fall on the ground. They get tackled.
Right.
They got to be able to take all that. All somebody got to do is fall and it unplugs and automatically is disabled. Come on, that's retarded.
Right.
As much cameras they used during these so-called wars over the country. Yeah, you can see all the shooting. You see people getting killed. Ain't nobody complaining about those cameras being disabled.
Right. I said off kilter. Yeah, I understand, but I figure if you got something to say or you want to, I figure you say you come from a law enforcement military family. Actually, if you want to say something on their behalf, go right ahead. I mean, because literally, this is what we're supposed to fight and argue about debates and topics like this. So this is actually where we're supposed to fight on shit. But okay, here you go, Deanna. Another question for you now. You say you was in a small area, only about 50 of y'all, right? Is he still there? Well, I think we might have lost him.
But just to add on, the story I wanted to say was, you remember that incident that happened in New York when that I think the New York Police Department tackled a brother man
and choked
him out, beat his butt up,
and
then he went to court or he did an interview crying, and he's just crying like I was the wrong person. They beat his ass. They whipped his ass. Obviously, they don't give a damn what you look like.
That's the bad thing that gets me more.
Wait. And the sad thing was he was a security guard or officer, or I don't know what he was a former of or what he was currently of, but I know he was in the police force. He was some type of security force. I think he was police force. He just felt betrayed because he was saying, I'm with y'all, and they still with this.
No, what about the black dude that got beat up in front, like at his kid's birthday party and shit? Remember him? He was a cop.
Where this happened at?
I remember that. It was matter of fact, it was either New York or Chicago. It was like he was.
I think we talking about the same thing. I think we talking about because he was on TV crying, right?
Right. But literally, it's like my thing is, it's like okay, fine. Everybody else, if they on here, they got to get, you know, if you at work, you get cameras on you, this, that, and the other. Why do they get so upset of having a camera on them? I mean, it's part of your job. You know, it's your job description.
They need to shut their mouth and put the camera on because they getting paid by the taxpayers.
Right. If you don't want that, don't do the job. That's been my thing.
And play with your thumbs.
The chat froze on my screen, so I can't see anything. I don't know if it's YouTube acting up on my system.
Your joint might be off.
The chat went off on my screen. It froze because it was in like between lines. So give me a second here. I'll bring it back up. But that's what's always got me. I always wondered, like, I really wanted to know, like, in the police standpoint, what do they do? Like, when you know that there's a bad cop and you know this dude's no good. I mean, why they can't get rid of him? You think that they'd be able to put some shit in anonymously and say, hey, man, you need to, like, watch this dude.
Yeah, they're not gonna. It's just like it's like you have a basket of apples and you got one bad apple in it, and the rest of that bad apple will make the rest of them bad.
Right.
So it's not like one rotten apple and throw it out. They'll let it. They'll keep it in there. Then eventually, all of them become corrupt and rotten. And then once they get caught, then once they get caught, and get caught, now they try to backtrack. Well, we knew he was like, or they're not gonna tell on each other. I mean, I guess that's against their code.
Well, I guess I can say that because when I was manager at my last job, I was an auditor. It's like I used to tell these people, look, man, we need to get rid of this person, this person, this person, this person. These are all bad apples. They're screwing the new people up, and that's making, you know what I mean? They're you know, doing unsavory business practices, which when the new people come in and they learn, they just pick up them bad habits that we don't want to be doing. And it's like, for some reason, it's like these people, like, they just act like they scared to fire somebody. You know, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah. It's just, that's why it's just good to know your rights, know how far you can go. You know, I've been in one incident. This officer, he pulls me over, asks me for my ID. I gave him my ID. He goes back to his car. He comes back. He's asking me, sir, can you step out the car? And I'm like, I'm looking around. I'm like, hold up. What for? He's like, sir, can you please step out? I'm like, yo, I don't mind stepping out the car, but give me what is the reason why you want me to step out the car? And also, what is your probable cause? What is the main reason you want me to step out the car? Do I have a warrant for my arrest? Couldn't answer neither one of those questions. So then that's when he started getting hostile and stuff. And definitely I'm not getting out the car. Because now I don't feel safe stepping out the car with just me and you by ourselves. Hell no. I value my life and I value my safety. So I remained in the car. He did his little whatever he had to do, you know, to try to do his little scare tactic crap. But I stand firm to what I believe. I don't trust him. I remained in the car. So he called, I guess he went to my passenger side, opened my door, and I told, so now you're going to grab me and pull me out the car? Then he kind of stopped. Matter of fact, he asked me, I was like, you still haven't answered the question. What is the reason you need me to step out the car? Politely, too. I ain't doing no jumping up and down and no need for that. We both human beings. We both get, you know, talk this thing. But he did all that crazy stuff. I'm not a step. I don't trust you, man. Hell no.
Only bad thing is though, I don't need to sit there and do none of that crap. When they say something, I just listen to it, unfortunately, because they just act too crazy nowadays. And I mean, what scares me more than anything is they can shoot you and be like, I mean, if you see any little thing can get them off. And literally, it's like, you know, they're not going to go through any trouble. And you've seen where some people, you know, they didn't even bring up charges on them until the media showed the crap and made an uproar about it.
Yeah, but I don't give them no reason.
If that doesn't make them want to do anything, you know already how bad it can be.
I didn't give them no reason to shoot me, so I was pretty.
Still, but nowadays, think about it. That dude that ran away, they shot him.
Well, at the end of the day,
go ahead.
Guess what? It got dismissed. So whatever he tried to stick on me, it got dismissed. I beat it.
How many days did it take you going down there to beat it, though?
It took a lawyer and some money. It took money and a good lawyer.
Right, but this is the thing is, why should you have to spend money to, you know, get a fair shake?
It's the principle. Just like people spend money to keep an officer from going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to put money up to keep your butt from going to jail. You should be able to do the same, spending some money on a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm not saying they took, but the fact is, you shouldn't have to.
If you're right, I'm saying, if you're right, if you're right.
Yeah, if you're right.
Right. If you know you're right, you better fight. You better fight.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wrong, then you're just an idiot. That's all I can say from my experience.
Right.
From my experience. If I'm right, I'm gonna fight. If I'm wrong, then you know, it's basically being responsible. If you know you're wrong, then why you fight the police for?
I don't fight them at all, man. I sit there and say they come, yes, no. I'd give them one, keep the answer short, because any damn thing. That's the problem. Is half of them they just, you know, they got too much of an attitude, and that's what scares me more than anything. I'm not worried about somebody kicking my ass or something like that, but any little thing hurt their feelings.
Yep, well, maybe on that power trip.
Just know you got a check coming in the mail. If they try to, if you kick your butt, beg it, you got a check in the mail. You keep that stuff.
Unless that bullet kill you, then you ain't gonna have your son and daughter check. But you won't.
If you survive, guess what? If you survive, you got a check coming in the mail. And if you die, if your family's smart enough, they will lawyer up,
get a wrongful death suit,
and they will give them a civil lawsuit. A civil violating civil rights lawsuit. You took one for the family, but now your family's taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he don't go. Okay, he didn't go to jail, but he sue his ass for everything he got. Since he couldn't get criminal charges on him, sue his ass for everything he got. No mercy. Too much. It's too many hugging and kissing. I forgive you. Nah, sue his ass for everything he got. And then they leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
You see that incident? At the Donald Trump rally, the dude punched the dude in the face, and he took him to court. He went to court. Huh? You seen that?
Wait a minute. Which dude got punched in the face?
It was at a Donald Trump rally.
Okay, and wait a minute. Was it the black guy that got punched in the face?
Yeah, you seen it?
I think I did.
He gave him a hug. You know, he only gave him a year probation. You know, come on, forget that. You assaulted me. I'm taking everything you got. It was vice versa. They just be practicing with me though.
That's the only bad thing. That's what we're talking about. Like over these private prisons, they just want to put a person in jail, and that's the problem when it comes to more than anything. If you don't have the money, you going to jail.
Yeah, but guess what? If you right, all you gotta do is get you a good lawyer. Tell her like the situation, like, yo, I know for a fact this is gonna work out this is gonna benefit both of us. All right, to go in there and go crazy for me. you'll get somebody. That's what I mean. But you know, at the end of the day, if you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, then you're right. So I'm not fighting with nobody, man.
Definitely.
I'm not fighting with nobody. Art. All that emotion stuff out the window. Be smart.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Shoot. I figure with that, what can you say? You won. That doesn't happen to a lot of people. Too bad you got to spend money. But that's what it is.
Well, I look at it as the principle. That's how I see it, man.
Mhm.
It's the principle. It's certain sacrifices you have to make. But at the end of the day, the principle is respected.
Oh yeah, those. I forgot about them.
And hopefully he'll learn that you can't just, get commands without telling them what the situation, what's going on. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's different in other states. I don't know. But you do have the right to ask a question.
Yeah, but I've seen.
You do have a right to ask a question. You should have to be arrested. You should have to go to jail for asking a question.
Yeah, but a lot of them too. When you ask that question, they think that you're getting smart with them.
Well, they gotta get out of their emotions.
Definitely, but
They gotta get out of their emotions. It's not like I robbed anybody. It's not like it's a serious. It's a damn site. It's a traffic. Wait, what did we pull you over? He pulled me over because, let me see. He was behind me for a minute, so I guess he was looking for something to pull me over. He did pull me over. It was because I guess he said because I was unsafe movements on the highway or something like that. I guess I was in the same lane. I was in the lane the whole time, so I didn't change lanes. I guess since he was behind me, I guess my car was swerving or something in the lane. So he asked me, was I drinking? Which I don't drink. I don't drink.
Mhm.
I don't drink.
I feel.
But,
That's the fact. Well, when I was younger, we had plenty of nights where we go out there and be zooted coming home. But as you get older, you don't do that shit no more because that's just too damn expensive.
Yeah, you don't want to. Plus, you don't want to get no drunk driving charge, and I think
as a black person, you don't want to get no drunk driving charge because I was in jail for child support one time, and I was sitting there with a guy. He never did more than 30 days in jail, and he had 7 DUIs.
Dang. Atlanta is real tough on drunk drivers too. Atlanta and I think North Carolina is real tough on it because when the Mexicans in North Carolina, man, they get drunk. They was killing people, man. They get drunk and they was running into people.
Well, let me take that back. He didn't ever do more than 30 days in jail. To that time, he was in there with me because I had like 30 days and he had like 3.5 months, and he was bitching about that. I'm like, dude, you got like 6 DUIs. And he said, really, he had 7 because one of them they let go. He had 6 DUIs in less than 20 years, in less than 10 years. I mean, like
he was still driving.
I'm like, for real, dude. And it's like, what do you expect? I said, you sitting here. I told her, I said, you sitting here whining. I mean,
he's lucky.
Right, but he was white. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna let you know, you got that because you was white. Now, I'm not saying that you got it, that all white people get off because I was in jail when I was in there that time. There's another cellmate with me, and if you didn't see the paperwork, you wouldn't believe it. He had a driving under suspension, right?
Wow.
Back in 1978. 1978. The year I was born. They gave him 30 days because he never showed up for court and never been arrested or caught since then. 1978. I'm like, motherfucker, that's 40 years ago. You should just let that motherfucker go with a fine, or you be like, you know what? You stayed out of trouble that long, just go right ahead. You know, you've never been arrested in the same city in the same house. How in the world? You know, it's like they just wanted to put a butt in the chair. That's what I say. I told him, I said, ain't no way. Because he said, man, I came down here with $1,000. I'm thinking I can pay and get out. They gave me 30 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I figure we coming up on a 2-hour mark. I figured that would be to conclude our show. I want to thank you guys for coming out to the show. Please like, share, subscribe, and definitely hit the donate tab. That's what keeps the show going. What said you say? Wow, yes. An 8-year-old warning for parking tickets. Wow.
What you said? 8-year-old is wanted for parking
That's
tickets?
what you said. 8-year-old warrant for parking tickets. Wow.
Yeah, that's one thing they'll come looking for you over some tickets, man.
Oh yeah. They literally will.
And oh yeah, them trapped in those the toll roads.
Oh yeah, they really get
toll. You ain't paid on toll. Oh man, I had a couple of them in Virginia. I took care of them though, but they don't play, man. They'll mess your license up if you don't pay them.
Wow.
But I was out of town most of the time, so I didn't get to see. I didn't check my mail. I wasn't home enough to check my mail. So when I did finally make it home, I was like getting the warning letters. Like they changed colors when they warn you. They like yellow or something. I had to hurry up and jump on them things before they try to spin my license. But see, I'm good now.
All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for coming out to the show. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely hit the donate button. And we'll see you next time on Debating Woes. Say goodbye, everybody.